back to them, or do you want to stay with Donald Trump?
Fuck Joe Biden.
Refuse to go along with this, and I'm seeing through all of your lies, Barack Obama, you wicked, wicked devil!
Welcome back to another night of Stick with Koolfrogg. And of course I have AmericaShirts on first.com.
What is up, people?
What's going on, buddy?
Just looking at
it's an interesting Friday the 13th that has just passed us, depending on which time zone we're in.
Friday the what?
It was Friday the 13th.
And nothing happened.
Oh,
in fact,
or did
things good for me happened in my personal life, yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, Friday the 13th plays plenty of different roles for plenty of different people. It was bad for some people. What I'm doing here tonight is I'm going to finish off this bottle of Cabin Still that I had sitting here. It's fairly tasty, and I'm just gonna, 3 or 4 glasses maybe. I should be kind of feeling a good one by the time we're done here. Let's say goodbye to Jen Psaki. We'll toast her out. We'll say, you wretched, nasty, stanky biatch. Don't ever come around here no more.
It's sad. It really is. I mean,
Make
Chucky,
sure you got your glasses up. Everybody ready?
Chucky is leaving the podium.
Goodbye, Peppermint Patty.
Raggedy Ann. Oh, I thought you were going to play something.
Oh, we're going to.
So you were just drinking over.
Yes, I just took a big drink of this whiskey, making sure that my YouTube's all working. Looks like that's all working out all well. Looks like Restream's all working for us. Let's see, what did I have? I had a couple things. I just didn't have them all, like, super ready. Why? Because we were watching 2,000 Mules. I suggest anybody go and watch 2,000 Mules. Like, when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Don't be like, well, it's just more, more whatever, this, that, or the other. However you think about it. Okay. Here, we're going to actually share this screen so it doesn't look like I'm this big square. AmericaShirts is just a little square.
Just a wee little square over there.
We'll make us equal.
At the corner.
And we'll give this lady the podium.
Oh. For one last time, old Chucky. I mean, look at that smile. It's like, it's just, I mean, you could just see the dagger
really,
in her
she's
hand,
the
right?
star of the night. This is why we're drinking. We're drinking because of Jen Psaki.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I often note I'm going to circle back. I hate to disappoint conservative Twitter, but I am going to circle back on a number of things, as we often do directly. I'll circle back, circle back. I hate to disappoint you. Circle back, that's an excellent question. Circle back, I hate to disappoint you, but we will venture to circle back.
Think cocaine or not? What do you think?
This is such a good question. I have not had the opportunity to dig into that. I'll circle back.
It was a massive dump
sure
today,
you
and we're
didn't.
trying to figure out where did it come from.
I'm not aware of anything, but we'll circle back.
uncircumcised Philistine? Who does he think he is?
As a mom myself, I want to know all the details. I have to circle back.
Come on, man. You know what I mean?
I will venture to get you an answer on that, and maybe we can talk about it, and you'll circle back. I will have to circle back on that one. But we'll circle back. But I will have to circle back with you. Let me give you a very specific example. I'll circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you. Circle back. Circle back. That's an excellent question. Circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you, but we will venture to circle back.
This president knew back in January. Why didn't he tell us? Why did he warn us?
There are a number of ways to combat misinformation. One of them is circle back.
You told us that Trump was invincible and Hillary was in the prison, right?
I don't really have any predictions for you on that. I can circle back. Let me see if I can get more detail for you on that. Circle back.
I signed something saying that if I'm wrong, I can go to prison. Did you?
We'll try to get to as many questions as possible. I'll circle back. I don't have anything more for you. And that communication has been lacking. Well, let me give you a very specific example. I'll circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you. Circle back. Circle back. That's an excellent question. Circle back. Circle back. I hate to disappoint you, but we will venture to circle back. All of you.
That is from what is this channel again? Something.
Let's see. Let's make sure that we get. This is the Remix Brothers.
Remix Brothers. All of their stuff is
they're
pretty much
totally
most of their stuff is
awesome
fantastic.
stuff. I really enjoy their stuff, and that's why I'm like, oh, we have to listen to Circle Back.
Look at the.
Well, if you go and you look up Circle,
over 700,000
Yeah.
views. Look at that. Look at that.
But so if you actually look up Circle Back in YouTube, and you actually look at how many different songs are made, here, look at this. We just watched
that
the
one we
first
watched
one.
before.
Right, we've watched Topher before. Look, the Remix Bros puts out a different one.
Do not come.
Do Not Come remix. Circle Back, the songified Jen Psaki Michael Knowles by Barry. I mean, I bet that's hilarious. Minute and 58 seconds.
Frank Stallone. Jen Psaki.
Barry, we're going to play your stuff, dude.
White House press secretary Jen Psaki cannot do her job, so instead she circles back.
I'll circle back if there's more I can share with you, but I'll circle back if there's more to convey. I'll have to just circle back with you. We can circle back. I'm happy to circle back. So I can circle back. I will have to circle back on that one, but I'll have to circle back. We'll circle back, certainly circle back. I will have to circle back on that one. I hate to disappoint you, but I will have to circle back with you on that as well.
Now she finally did decide to circle back Jen Psaki. She circles back.
I often
circle back.
I'm going to
Circle back Jen Psaki.
I'll circle back if there's more I can share with you, but I'll circle back if there's more to convey. I'll have to just circle back with you. We can circle back. I'm happy to circle back.
hey.
So I can circle back. I will have to circle back.
Sorely be missed.
What's that?
Dwight Zombie from Twitch says she'll sorely be missed, and that indeed is true. We shall miss her
I'm
dearly.
I'm missing something. Yeah,
Chucky, we shall
should be
miss you.
sorely missed. Yeah, right. So sorely, like she fell on her ass. Because what is she gonna do? She's gonna move herself to MSNBC.
Yeah.
And she's gonna go and tank it, and she's like put it down at the bottom of the list below CNN. I mean, nice. Yeah, we're not gonna miss her. We're just enjoying the fact that she's gonna be gone.
Oh, I'm going to miss. My God, like the jokes write themselves with this
predecessor
one.
might one up her. I'm not so positive that Karen might actually do a good job. She's actually probably she's actually come up and she's talked several times during
when someone
speeches
asked
or
her the
whatever
question about the
during.
baby formula thing, the new woman here, the who was it that asked her that? They asked her about the baby formula, and she actually laughed. So she's at like the same level
Her name
of
was
bitch.
Kareen. Kareen. What?
What is that, like
I
the
can't
black
remember.
version of Karen? Like, I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell.
I guess, but yeah, it's Kareen.
Kareen? I have no clue.
I mean, what else did we have? I had something. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this while we have somebody that's actually sitting in our chat. What's actually going well, as opposed to listening to some music. That's just silliness, because that's what we were doing. Is we were just laughing, getting our first drink in, getting our first thought in. And now that we got a thought in, let's stop sharing this screen. Let's go with this one, because this one's funny. So this is Good Riddance Jen Psaki. This is the Washington Free Beacon. We have the tendency to go for all political spectrums. We go to the right. We go and we look at newspapers from everywhere. And so it says Press Secretary Jen Psaki leaves the Biden White House today after more than a year of overseeing a dishonest operation that helped the partisan and malleable press keep the American public in the dark. Dishonesty was a calling card at Psaki's briefing as President Joe Biden hid from the press in an unprecedented fashion. Psaki asserted, quote, "It's just not accurate to suggest that he isn't accessible or doesn't answer questions." And while pledging to fight disinformation, she used her bully pulpit to spoon feed it to the national media.
Oh, hey, Dwight Zombie says again, he's chatted again. He says, like how they use the black cards so they can jump to racial shit whenever anybody criticizes her. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
exactly what they're doing. No, the fun one is they're playing even bigger political card by actually playing a black LGBTQIA plus female.
Oh, yes.
Ah, yes. Let's play. How many political cards can we play at once?
Oh, well, this is an opinion piece.
Yeah, this is just a simple opinion piece. I have the tendency to go on all political spectrums, but yes, I did pull up a piece that's a kind of an opinion against Jen Psaki because I really hate the lady myself. So.
Yeah, but I think Dwight Zombie is right. You're going to use this because, well, yeah, there. Oh, he wrote another one. Yeah, she's in the Alphabet Club. Damn, they're scared. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Because what they're going to do now is that with Jen Psaki, the jokes wrote themselves. With her, they've got to change it up here because there's a lot of things coming about with the 2020 election, 2022 midterms coming up, and so they've got to change tunes. They've got to change things up. They're already blaming the Republicans for inflation. They're blaming them for higher taxes now after they just passed it like weeks prior. Now they're like, oh my God, Chuck Schumer's on television saying we need to raise taxes. And then Joe Biden's at his speech now talking, saying his lines that they give him, of course, because he's too much of a dumbass and he's too damn senile, obviously. And he's saying all this
straight
stuff.
out, Dwight, it's pretty much, she's part of the deep state. She's part of that group that really, has their ways set, and they're the only ones that can choose a way, and they're making it very difficult for a lot of people.
And my prediction is they're going to try to get rid of Biden somehow, whether they trip him down a flight of stairs or impeach or get rid of him in that kind of capacity, and see how long they can keep this shit show going.
Certain particular diseases that we that we're not doctors, so we have no clue what we're talking about.
Oh, yes.
Like these ones that are highlighted, we have no clue what we're talking about. We're not doctors.
Course,
we don't.
right.
You don't listen to our opinion because we shouldn't have an opinion.
No, Remember the
She is right.
disinformation
You're exactly right, Dwight. She's a professional liar. That's what she gets paid to do. She's gotten paid to do that for a long time by several different presidents.
Oh, Psaki has, yeah.
Yes.
This woman here, that's the new woman. I don't know how long she's been in stuff.
Karen,
her husband, or no, not her husband.
Pierre, Jean-Pierre is the last name.
Her partner.
Yeah.
Works at CNN. So there's that. And but yeah, Psaki, yeah, she's worked in DC for the Obama administration both terms. She was the deputy press secretary under Obama in 2009. From then onward, then she went to the State Department as press secretary there, and then she worked after Obama left office as Obama's personal press secretary. And then now Obama's personal press secretary is the press secretary underneath the Joe Obama administration. Can you see where we're going here? Who's actually running the show? Susan Rice is in there all the time. She's on the phone with Obama all the time. Obama goes to the White House.
We don't know
Everybody
this.
gives him the credit, and they leave Joe off to the side like he's nobody.
We don't know this. We're just talking because we think it's funny. So when it
Said
comes
three
down
times
to
on
it,
television that he was going to do that. Interviews on major
if I
media
could
outlets.
sit in a
Anyways,
basement in my sweatpants and pull the strings from nowhere, I might just do so. I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit more. See if I can't get that Obama, because he kind of has this deep, soft, has a little bit of a gasp in between so many words. I'm gonna work on that one a little bit more. I think I can do
Joe
it.
Obama? Oh, I have a clip of Joe Obama.
Obama himself. I think I could actually do his voice. I just have to work on it a little bit more.
I'll give you a little help here. Let's just a little couple of seconds here. Let's just throw this up here. Why don't just put this
Dwight Zombie says you guys sound like a Mormon and a black guy.
Oh my God.
AmericaShirts, you shouldn't sound like a black guy. That's weird, dude. No, you're totally off, bro.
Here's Joe Obama here, right?
Hillary, listen.
You know how you get a camera to
If we
turn
turn
on? You get us 1,000 subscriptions on YouTube so that we can get monetized, and then we might turn on a camera and show you what we actually look like.
Against each other.
That's how that works.
Based on divisions of race or religion.
So you can practice your accent here, right?
If we
No. Sorry, Dwight. You're off.
Oh God.
if we fall for, a bunch of okey doke.
A bunch of okey doke.
Just because it sounds funny or the tweets are provocative, then we're not going to build on the progress that we've started.
And we're not going to build on the progress that we started. See, I think I can really get it down if I tried hard enough.
Oh my god. Who the hell is this channel again? Bo YCAH?
Booyah!
Yeah. 8,000
Okay,
subs. There you go.
let's take that away. Jen Psaki. Because that's what it's about.
The American Rescue Plan, and I don't have time to read out all their names today.
Okay, on another subject, the official White House account tweeted yesterday the cost of a 4th of July cookout is down 16 cents from last year. 16 cents?
There has been a reduction in some of the costs of key components of the 4th of July barbecue.
So
that was what the tweet was noting.
So does the White House think that 16 cents off a barbecue has more of an impact on people's lives than gas being $1 more this time? This 4th
I
of
would
July
say if you don't like hot dogs, you may not care of the reduction of costs. You don't have to like hot dogs.
You can't buy a
but
hot dog for 16 cents.
a reduction.
I remember hooting and hollering, F you, I want a steak.
Ah, there you go.
Because that's exactly, I'm like, I don't want no damn hot dog. Screw your 16 cents. Screw you. The gas price is sitting up $1. I was so mad. I'm just seriously looking at this lady, I'm like, screw you. Go yourself.
I will say that what we are most focused on is the fact that we've created now more than 3 million jobs since the president took office. That's what we're focused on, and continuing to implement
We let 3 million more people go back to work.
additional components of his economic Build Back Better agenda. Go ahead, Andrea.
Just gonna switch gears completely.
Great. Hot dog. And oppose the.
Well,
Hot
dog.
Let me see what I can do.
He says, can I post a
about
YouTube link, Dwight Zombie? He
getting
says, you guys
this
might not have seen this yet,
link.
but it's good shit.
I'd have to review it first. I gotta open up the Twitch side and actually go in there and actually grab it from you, because it won't let me grab it through
the
streaming platform. Right. So I gotta actually go to the channel. I'm in the chat room. How's it going, Dwight? Let's see. I'm gonna check this out real quick.
It's someone's music video they made. It has over 1 million views. There you go.
Yeah,
crap,
I see
just
that.
lost
That's
the
a
tab.
lot of views on there. Blake America. I've heard of Blake America before.
Is that supposed to be a pun on Black America? Blake America? I don't know.
Most likely something silly. So let's see here. Let's stop sharing that for the second, and let's share this one. I listened to the first couple seconds, and being that we were listening to the stuff that we were listening to, I'm okay with playing it, so I think. Oh. Gotta share it here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of us that actually hang out on a regular basis, and yeah, we're all pretty much, fairly, based human beings. Usually for YouTube subscriptions, I give out Discord links. If you're interested and you want to, talk to us on a regular, whatever, daily, however, whatever you want, about whatever you want, we can get you some links. You can always join us there. That's the easiest way to actually find me is to actually put in Stick with Koolfrogg, and you'll actually come across my content, and you can actually sub there Don't forget to share, like, and ring bells. Do all those other fun things. Anybody else that's listening? It seems as we do have a few listeners. Oh, I'm sure one of them's me. You don't subscribe to YouTube in any manner. Twitch might be worse, but it's what it is. No, that's fine. You can hit the sub on that side, whatever. Just hit one of us up somehow, and we'll get you a Discord.
Oh yeah, we're also on Rumble.
If you want.
We're not live streaming on Rumble, but we post to it.
We're not trying to get you to go anywhere else either. If that's what you only like to do is the Twitch, stay
well, right,
there.
yeah. If you like that, yeah.
Stay there. If you want to talk to us anywhere else, we can still get you a link or whatever. You can come talk to us if you. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, we have special VIP access.
We got this up.
For a long time,
this up.
Till we get certain.
Let's go full screen on that. Just so Susan actually knows, these words do not come out of my mouth. I didn't have anything to do with this. I'm not a doctor. I'm just somebody listening to videos and playing songs and whatever, just having fun. I'm not here to dispute who's the president or tell anybody what to do. Anybody should go see their doctor and do what's best for themselves.
Man, please. Who is this guy think you talking to? We free adults and you're a geriatric with an attitude. You son like crack prostitutes and you're a child sniffer. It's just me shit talking. Let's talk about Burisma. Oh, you thought that we forgot? No. Some people probably did, cause the media wipes your ass every time you take a shit. I mean, for real, this clown got plenty ties and buddies overseas. Conflict of interest, puppet of the CCP. And I just can't believe some people fall for your dumb shit. You got strings attached, Pinocchio, you don't run shit. You cut the pipeline and left us foreign fuel dependent. Got the gas prices hiking to the motherfucking ceiling. We hurting in our pockets with y'all making the killing. We try to protest, y'all wanna label us as villains, but the mask is peeling off. Your beans are slowly spilling. We packing out stadiums screaming, cut. Nobody like you. With our middle fingers up screaming. Nobody likes you. That's what we all saying. Yeah. Hell yeah. We got our middle fingers up screaming. Fuck Joe. You jerking off the Taliban. Dished us in Afghanistan and left it up to Glenn Beck to retrieve them. And they scrambling for the airports with credentials and passports. And your administration saying, nah, leave them, you're a loser. And a disgrace for a president. Your ass should be impeached. The folks in DC had better sense, but they don't. They probably in on the plot so they won't. Den of snakes. We seeing through your bullshit, lies and deceptions. Infringed on our right to speak, next it'll be the weapons. You want us unarmed so you can keep us in our place, but we standing in your face screaming. Man, why you always lying? You ain't even trying to convince us you telling the truth. And we want you out the building. Nah, we ain't feeling it. You like the children on the Maury show, illegitimate. Nobody likes you. With our middle fingers up screaming. Nobody likes you. That's what we all saying. Yeah. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. We got our middle fingers up screaming, fuck you, Joe.
Come How many push-ups you want to do here, pal? Oh, come on, man. Why the hell would I take a test?
Why the hell would I take a test? Yeah,
Damn, that is good.
That was good.
Why have I not heard this before? I've heard the other more popular.
That was Blake America. Anybody that's out there that's listening to us, you should actually make sure you subscribe. It looked like he had 11.6K. He could use a little bit of help. He's got some good stuff. If he's got stuff like that, I'm sure he's got some more. Check him out. Absolutely. Blake America. He's got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but that one has 1.4 million. And the rest of them only have like several hundred or a couple thousand.
He's got a bunch of little clips. Politician clips. There you go. Yeah. The guy might be worth checking out. Check him out.
Dwight Zombie says I played it 5 times first time I heard it.
Well, we're not gonna do that tonight. Sorry. Let's see here. You know, I mean,
Oh, speaking of which, this is just for Dwight Zombie. Have you heard of what is the song? God Over Government? That new song by his face. High Res, right? And Jimmy, what is it? High Res and Jimmy Levy is who sings this. Or does this.
So basically what we're doing here is we're saying goodbye to Jen Psaki and good riddance. And I'm finishing off a bottle of whiskey because it needs to be finished before I go and move next week. Being that I'm moving, this channel will actually be down for a week-ish. Hopefully not too long. I do have equipment and stuff ready-ish. Just have to actually get it hooked up and finished at the new place that we're going to. So, I mean, there might be a little lull in there. It might be kind of interesting. Channel time might change. And that's not due to anybody's else or for any other reason than my own.
Oh my god, Koolfrogg. Here's proof of everything is being monitored and whatever. Freaking advertisement first thing on the YouTube side of things when I was looking up a God Over Government song just to see who did that, just to tell Dwight Zombie. First thing, advertisement is from the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Mormons. Oh my god. They like hear you say Mormon, read off his chat.
Did
it's
you
like,
say
oh my
Mormon?
god. Get the advertisement, son of a bitch.
Okay, I have to go back to the... I don't like to sit in chat on Twitch for the reason that it actually gives me another person watching, and I don't want to throw off the algorithm. I'd like it to actually tell me that there's only one person watching as opposed to there being 2 when it's actually just me. That's why you might be a few seconds in between different things. And Beatbox Battle 2019. Oh, before they made you stop spitting, because they're like, quit spitting at each other. You might catch something. Did they get into it? I mean, Give me some. I mean, I don't really want to watch this if I don't have to. Wow, how am I not surprised? Yeah, before that Koof monster showed up, exactly. That's when everything ended, dude. Like, a lot of stuff ended. Like, I had a job. I was working in the Mall of America, and I loved it. It was great. Most of the story I can't tell because I worked in such a populated area. The building itself of the Mall of America has its own area code. So, I mean, when you think about it, you're like, oh, really? It's like, yeah. It's quite the population, and it's quite the difference from doing that to
Did
not
somebody
doing
say
that.
population?
Yeah, we were talking about population. Thanks for joining us, Bill Gates. Oh, man.
We do a really great job.
Time you join me.
With new jabs and health care and reproductive services, we could lower that population number by perhaps 10 or 15%.
If anybody hasn't watched this show on a regular basis, they would know that Bill Gates likes to join us. We can queue up Nancy Pelosi every once in a while, but that one takes a little bit more.
Well, because she's a vampire, so sometimes she's sleeping after being drunk on baby's blood and vanilla ice cream covered in chocolate. Allegedly. Allegedly.
We don't know this.
No.
We have no clue about any of this. It's all speculation.
But to go on what we were saying here with Koof, right? How everything went down because of that. I mean, their whole thing, just as a statement.
How
here,
it all went down. You and I both know how it went down. We've read the documents. We read the documents in episode 1, and they took the episode down off of YouTube and made it only available on Rumble. That's what we know.
But to speak about just the economic side of this to a certain degree, and then sort of the social side, I guess you could say, what they're trying to do is, these globalist people, what they're trying to do is that they want to collapse the first world, starve the third world, and of course they starve and die, and then they start to flood the first world. And so the first world collapses, third world comes in, floods the first world, the whole damn planet's the third world now. And there's no first world, and they've collapsed with Western civilization. And then that way, this is how they roll out their Great Reset, and they herd you into certain areas of the country. They get their Agenda 2030 through and so forth from the UN. So just a little bit of just a little bit of info there.
Right. Through the UN until the UN's consumed by the World Economic Forum.
Oh, they're already joining hands. That was, what was that? Like
a week or two ago? Oh, yeah. Oh, ooh, really?
I forget how they said, quote unquote, like they're working together with stuff, but they're now.
Yeah, absolutely, Dwight. We'll catch you that link. I'm not gonna actually just post it straight up here in Twitch or whatever. There has to be a way for us to actually. I think we can talk to each other through Twitch itself, personally. Otherwise, this name of Koolfrogg, the way it's spelt, Koolfrogg, you can go almost anywhere and find me. I have this orange K or a little green frog hand-drawn that you'd actually see. You can actually hit me up there. I think on the Twitter side, it's this Koolfrogg, but it is the @ and then it says at the pickerel on Getter. private message me there, and I'll catch you a link, definitely. Is there a way to PM in here? I don't use Twitch enough to know exactly.
With Adam Levine's head? Hello, Sully. And what the hell are you talking about? What?
Sully? Oh. I don't know what this means. You only have Twitch and shouldn't even use it. No, I get you on that. It's
Do you have Telegram? Could do it direct through there, because that's direct messaging. Telegram. Telegram's pretty based as shit.
So they really don't want to just throw this out there. But anybody new wouldn't really see it, would they?
What if you put it in?
If I just threw him a message and on Twitch, anybody new coming in wouldn't see it. Oh, see, now it says that there's two people sitting over. Oh, see, the one's me. One's me. Okay, I want to. With Adam Levine's head. Oh, where's the? There was a little froggy that she had made and put Adam Levine's head on it for me. Said that I should use that.
Oh.
We were talking about all of us
the
doing.
Picture and then she responded to it with Adam Levine's. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we were all talking about doing AI heads with Grimm.
Oh.
And having fun with it, joking around or whatever. Gotcha. And I think, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I seen that. Definitely seen that, Sully. Absolutely. That was good stuff. I really don't know if I want to play this beatboxing thing, Dwight. I'm just kind of... I think I've seen it, and it's just some...
Oh, is it the one that he just suggested for funsies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're probably
not political. Sorry, we're really political type of guys when it comes to this show. And we try skirting the lines wherever we possibly can with the sarcasm. And
because,
push it to those limits and see if we can't fend off, attacks
from people like me. Because so Epstein's dead, so I guess you just gotta be careful there.
Thanks for letting me know, Bill.
Well,
wicked old man.
That's what Marina Abramovich tells me every time we meet.
Okay, so we watched the video of Jen Psaki. So then here it says, Psaki once argued anyone banned from one social media platform for spreading misinformation should be banned from all other platforms. And look at how old is this article? Is this from today? Because they're saying good riddance? Yes, it is. It's from today. Good riddance. From Friday the 13th. But not the media, who fawned over the adored Psaki. Pointer, the media research group and runs PolitiFact, called her one of the best press secretaries ever. Our rating? Pants on fire. In our penultimate briefing, Psaki slammed as a conspiracy theory the Washington Free Beacon's report that the Biden administration was funding a $30 million harm reduction program that will fund the distribution of free pipes and smoking kits.
I mean, that was something.
That was interesting. And I believe that was actually debunked as not being true somewhere, some way. Whether it was or wasn't, that's not up to me to...
Oh, Dwight Zombie. So there's no dice on the Discord.
Oh, he wants a Discord link. I think I'm just gonna throw him a link, and
well, he could. We
can block anybody that comes in that's not.
Oh well, I guess we can. I was gonna suggest just email me.
We'll just do that. You can hit up that link. You can come join us for a regular conversation. There's actually a couple of us are actually sitting in Discord with another. If you actually go and you pop in there, you'll see us all muted.
For the show, of course.
Yes. Because we're in here. Sully, how are you doing, dude? Is there anything that you have going on that you'd like us to bring up Psaki-wise?
Dude.
You have anything to say about this lady?
Dude.
That Miss Circle Back?
Well, I mean, I have yet to see that she's actually a woman. I have yet to see the DNA results on that. I want a birth certificate because she looks an awful hell of a lot like Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier, like Great Reset here. You know, this is a Klaus Schwab being given some styling choices.
This is AmericaShirts going off script.
Hey, Klaus, do you have a second?
The Great Reset is the vision for a new society built upon...
Klaus, buddy, people are starting to say that you look like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. Klaus?
Yeah?
We'll say every sixth comment.
What is it, my child?
Oh.
I'm just saying, we got to hit the reset button on your wardrobe, and then from there, we can maybe work on that.
The Great Reset is the vision for a new
There's
society.
only 2 people that can comment.
That's great, Klaus. I tell you what.
They should be drunk within the next half hour.
I need a drink.
We will eat the bugs. We will own the nothing.
Just lose the robe. Okay, Klaus? That's it. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What does he know about style?
I, for one, think that you look fabulous, my dear.
Oh my god.
Had nothing to do with Psaki, but farewell, biatch. Oh,
she's a globalist bitch anyway. What the hell? But that was for Mr. Emmerich Jones's. That was an advertisement for his T-shirts there. But that was a new one. He just came up with that like, what was this, like 2 or 3 days ago or something like that? Maybe.
so we were gonna bring up this lady. And I know I didn't go very far to go look for something. I just stayed with the same Washington Free Beacon. And yes, they're very right-leaning. I mean, if you look at their political spectrum, we've pulled up political spectrum sheets before. We can do it again. And we can show everybody where they actually do sit. And yes, some of their stuff is a little far. Some of it you have to take with a grain of rice, or salt, or whatever. Rice, like you would from the left. You don't get to just read it and be like, "Oh, that's what it actually meant," because it never does. Here she is, right here. Karine Jean-Pierre's tweets haven't aged well. Oh, you don't say. The
She's
Biden
been on
administration.
MSNBC and CNN and all these other places saying that the 2016 election was stolen by Donald Trump. Like, she's constantly, like,
That's
clips
exactly
of her
what
everywhere.
this says right here. It says
Everywhere. She was
Biden's
everywhere.
press sec thinks Russia stole the 2016 election. And hey, they may just have. I have no clue.
Oh, but see, that's
I'm not anybody that can tell you. But I sure as heck read a newspaper and actually draw an opinion off of it. Maybe the Washington Free Beacon isn't necessarily the best place to actually draw an opinion. But you're going to be the only ones that actually wrote this, because I know that I looked around and I seen that there were plenty of them that actually had this particular headline on there. Karine Jean-Pierre's tweets haven't aged well. The Biden administration's soon-to-be press secretary has spent years questioning the integrity of American elections, notably claiming that Russia swung the 2016 election for Donald Trump. Just heard Republican Ryan Costello and MSNBC say Jean-Pierre, it would be difficult for Stacey Abrams to win since she lost her state bid. We all know damn well there was massive voter suppression and cheating, so I wouldn't call it a loss. I call it a stolen. Well, you know, you can think what you want, but Joe Biden is your president, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing any of us can do about it. And we can't actually, we're just reading this thing. We have no clue of what exactly happened, other than the fact that 80 million people voted for the most popular president ever.
You know, in that picture, she looks an awful like someone familiar that we know. She reminds me of Beetlejuice Lightfoot from Chicago. You remember Beetlejuice?
She kind of does look like, that particular picture. Yeah, I see you popping in and out on Discord. We'll be around. You're not going to hear us over there.
But if anybody remembers Beetlejuice Lightfoot here, right?
Beetlejuice.
Right.
And you pick the people to run those agencies and the deputies that are pledging allegiance to the New World Order and good governance. And then...
What was that?
And the deputies that are pledging allegiance to the New World Order and good governance.
Huh, what?
People to run those agencies and the deputies that are pledging allegiance to the New World Order and good...
Oh, okay, well, you know. Nothing to see here, folks.
We have no clue what you just said.
No,
what? No, what? Erase that. Okay.
Kind of reminds me of her. But yeah, folks, there's nothing to see here. We just have, like, you know, all these people talking about,
okay,
the New World Order.
Right, so this one here says, this is Jean-Pierre, whose partner is CNN's. This is because remember, she's LGBTQIA plus.
Two-spirited.
Her partner is the CNN correspondent Susan Malveaux. Her predecessors, MSNBC host Jen Psaki. It's very interesting to know that places with all these alphabet letters in their names just so happen to be kind of tied with each other through some roundabout ways. Kind of circular. Like the backwards kind of circles.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, because circle back. Okay, that's the next article.
Well, that reminds me of a photograph I was seeing on the Twitter side of things that a couple people were sharing around of Sean Hannity photobombing, and of course everybody's smiling with all the CNN people. There's a couple of CBS people there, and like they're all taking a picture together because that's what mainstream outlets people do whenever they're on opposing sides of the political aisle. They come together when they think no one is looking.
It seems as though we got Dwight Zombie tied into our Discord.
Oh, there we go.
It's good to know. Fun stuff. Conversations will be had by many. So, anyway, Jen Psaki. Bye, bitch.
Oh wait, here. We got a picture of Jen Psaki. Remember, we found out who she really was because I had suggested she was Mark Zuckerberg, but Jimmy, our friend, found out that no, as a matter of fact, it's not Mark Zuckerberg. Really, it's actually Uncle Fester, who is in fact Jen Psaki. We found the secret identity of Jen Psaki here, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought she was actually halfway decent. I guess.
I mean,
not.
she's trying to be. I mean, you get a little bit of exaggerated under the eyes, eyeshadow there, or whatever. But I mean, she tries, right?
Difficult. That makes it so much more difficult.
Mark Zuckerberg. And is it still okay? Here we go. I mean, here's pretty good thing, right? So there's a Zuckerbucks there, and you can see the transition right over into Psaki, and it's like there's no difference. This was my theory.
And Psaki Borg, yeah, they
Yes.
look exactly the same. It's funny. I've seen that so many times.
Right? I mean, look at this. I mean, how do we not know that it's not Zuckerbucks in his spare time dressing as a woman? I mean, I haven't seen any evidence to prove to the contrary, Before you call me a conspiracy theorist, hear me out.
What are you...
Here's the picture transition.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing to my channel?
I mean, I these things are out here, So, anyway, that was what I thought at first, but then our friend Jimmy from Jimmy YouTube and the Atlas Pass on YouTube, Jimmy YouTube, stated that no, as a matter of fact, we do know the secret identity of Jen Psaki. It is Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. So, there you go.
What?
I know many people think it's Chucky. I call her Chucky, nicknaming, and she's probably Chucky part-time too.
You should be fine. If you can't talk to us, we'll totally fix that as soon as we get done here. We'll be done within the next, I don't know, hour. That's normal for us, is about 2 hours. Then we run out of things to rant about. Run out of people that are talking to us. Because we talk to everybody. We see you two people.
Yo. Anywho's.
So, apparently we don't have much to say about saying goodbye to Jen Psaki.
Well, I mean, Chucky is going to MSNBC, and then when Chucky isn't working for MSNBC, Chucky has a new series on Sci-Fi, the Sci-Fi channel, the cable channel Sci-Fi, for the series Chucky, and I think this is season 2 of Chucky. I think they've been filming that long with Chucky. I have to find a clip here for the trailer for season 2 of Chucky's new TV show. There.
Let me see if I can't find something fun. Or anything Psaki related. We'll just do that. We'll go Psaki related. Because there's just so much stuff that this lady says that's so difficult. Let's so many of them are lies.
Yeah, here, I found it.
Allegedly. What do you got? What do you got?
Let me see. Whenever you're done with that.
No, you can go throw that up there. Because mine to you first.
Well, this is Chucky's new TV show because he's going to MSNBC, right? You know, a little bit there. You know, Chucky's going there, but this is the TV show. Like do this, I guess, for fun, like in their spare time. They film this stuff.
Trailer.
This is a trailer.
You might feel a little.
So there's a little filming going on there for Chucky. It has a new show. So
he's got some stuff to say, he says, but we have him muted and deafened. Well, it's because we're in a show. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah, we're muted. We're muted and deafened. You're not.
Well, let's do this again. So this is.
Oh yes, this is the government, the executive branch sanctioning the interference.
I know that there's an outrage right now, I guess, about protests that have been peaceful to date, and we certainly continue to encourage that outside of judges' homes, and that's the president's position. But the silence is pretty deafening about all of the other intimidation that we've seen to a number of people.
This is a pending court case, though. That's where the federal law comes into place. This is a pending court case.
Well, but I think that intimidation and protests and intimidation outside of the homes of school board members, the Michigan Secretary of State, intimidation and threats against people seeking legal reproductive health care and against our capital and American democracy also warrant some outrage, and we haven't really seen that. Go ahead.
Look, I know you got to be frustrated. I know. I can taste it.
And we certainly continue to encourage that outside of judges' homes.
Believe me, I understand the frustration.
They're really showing themselves to do really well. Come on, man.
Fool.
Oh my God.
Fool.
That's perfect.
Just a fool. I'm so glad that she's actually going away. And going to MSNBC, she's going to tank MSNBC. And I'm so glad that she's taken down another platform. Because if she takes down MSNBC, which seems to be almost as big, if not bigger, than NBC itself, which, kind of strange, it just tanked the whole thing. Bring it down. Bring it down and watch us march in 2024. And you're just going to watch everybody just get decimated. Done. Finished. Let's close that for a minute. You don't need to see the stuff that I watch.
Or do we? Anyway.
Dwight popped out of Discord.
Oh.
Which is fine. We'll be around, dude. Have a good show. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Come back.
we
Check
can't
us
talk
out.
on Discord right now because obviously, we're on the show. But yeah, come back. Check us out. And you can bookmark my website, AmericaShirtsAreFirst.com, and check me out on Rumble. I have several videos there on the Russia-Ukraine issue and the truth about all that, which is very unfriendly to YouTube, for YouTube. But it's perfectly fine on Rumble. So you should go check that out if you want to know the ins and outs of that whole situation, if you don't already know. And if you know somebody who doesn't know, you should totally share that video with them. So there you go.
And if you're on Discord, you see us, you want to hang out, you see anybody sitting in chat, you're definitely more than happy to allow you to come in and just say whatever you need to say, however you need to say it, and hang out with everybody. Everybody's got lots of different perspectives and stories, and it's fun and very interesting. Let's see here. What else did we have going on? Sticks. Let's see here. There's a couple articles that I had pulled up in the Wikipedia. Oh, I just went knocked my glass over. That would have been day over. I would have been like, no, guess I'm done. Because I would have been upset. I would have been very upset with myself. So this is what I was actually going to start. Right, because I've been drinking. I kind of went a little backwards. This is what I was going to actually start the show with. Is we're going to actually... Yeah, we did totally backwards. So we're going to talk about Jennifer Renee Psaki. Born December 1st,
Her middle name is Renee. Oh my God.
She's born in 1978. December 1st. I mean, being 45 myself, I mean, she for her age, she doesn't look that bad. She just had children, so the bra size is gonna go down slowly over the next few years.
Yes, she had a child with a ham, so.
Well, whether she had it with a ham or a turkey.
Oh, it's definitely a ham. Definitely a ham. There's no question about the ham part.
Still Jen Psaki.
I wouldn't slander turkey like that. No. Oh my God.
He's sitting there popping around. He's really wanting to say something. We can throw a link and we can pull him into the show as opposed to allowing him to, run around out there with the chicken with his head cut off. If he's still around, it's up to you, Dwight. I mean, there's ways that we can do things to actually make things happen, as long as you're pleasant.
Pleasant.
I'm just saying, we're all fairly pleasant with each other.
The Koolfrogg is fairly drunk.
Can get you a link, and you can just come up here and you can tell us what you think.
There is the ham. Of course, there are many other worse pictures than this. This is a little whoops.
It's a pretty big fella. But then again, did you see her standing next to Ducey? It was...
Well, Ducey's like as thin as a rail.
But and he may be fairly tall. I don't know what his height really is. When you actually look at it, and what we were actually looking at, did it say? It doesn't actually say. I thought it actually said in their personal.
It looks like he actually gained weight. So he's become a ham.
So this ham that he's talking about, so we don't have to cover it again, is Greg Meeker, who is the chief of staff to Congressman Steve Dryhouse. Steve Dryhouse is an American politician and former U.S. representative for Ohio's 1st Congressional District, serving from 2009 to 2011. A member of the Democratic Party, he previously served as the minority whip of the House of Representatives. That's who Steve Dryhouse is. And this guy was his staff. Means he's the guy that interviewed every single person that worked for Steve Dryhouse and knows every single one of them on some personal level. Greg Meeker really knows a lot of people, I'm sure.
It's Gregory Meeker.
Oh, is that what she calls him? She calls him Gregory because, that's his real name.
She probably calls him.
That's funny.
Allegedly.
Your screen is still up. We don't need to see that ham no more. Here, let's
I mean, hey, as the saying goes, when pigs fly, well, just let him get on an airplane and there you go. Yeah, got it right there.
This stuff right here, every single one of them did the same exact thing.
Tested positive for
every single one of them. It's just amazing when it comes down to it how many of them, like most recent Bill Gates.
Even me, I came down with
Yeah, if you actually look back a couple episodes, you actually see I produced a little 30-second little Bill Gates episode. It was funny. I thought it was anyway. I wasn't told that it was funny. Maybe I should ask, did anybody think it was funny?
Well, I didn't really think it was all that entertaining for me personally. Of course, I do hate any commentary and criticism of me, so
screw you, AmericaShirts.
Explains a lot of
screw you, AmericaShirts. Eat a fat one, man. Just kidding.
Well, I mean, when Elon Musk decided to post a picture of me as a pregnant man, I wasn't too pleased with that. So, I mean, as I said before, Epstein is dead, so you just got to be careful with these things, anyways.
So we can see how long and tedious and how many things that she's wrapped her lips around.
Her lips?
Yes, her lips. Early career, Psaki began her career in 2001 with the re-election campaigns of Iowa Democrats Tom Harkin for her U.S. Senate and Tom Vilsack for governor. Psaki then became deputy press secretary for John Kerry's 2004 presidential campaign. From 2005 to 2006, Psaki served as communications director to U.S. Representatives Joseph Crowley and regional press secretary for the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee. She really knows a lot of people and she knows a lot of things. It's very interesting. Throughout 2008 presidential campaign, the U.S. Senator Barack Obama, Psaki served as traveling press secretary. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. AmericaShirts, can you see this? Can you read this? Is it
Yeah.
very small for you? Is it big enough? Can you read something? I'm going to see if I can't help somebody here real quick and see if we can make something interesting.
Okay, where did you stop again?
Mid first paragraph of the Obama administration.
Oh. So, after Obama won the election, Psaki followed Obama to the White House as the deputy press secretary and was promoted to deputy communications director on December 19th of 2009. On September the 22nd of 2011, Psaki left this position and became senior vice president and managing director at the Washington D.C. office of public relations public relations firm Global Strategy Group. And actually, let me pull this up here myself. And let's look what the Global Strategy Group is. Let's see. Global strategy. Again, it's got the word global, so you know it's got something to do with globalists. I mean, you know. It says here, I have it pulled up on my side. It says a Global Strategy Group, often known by its initials GSG, or simply as Global, is an American public relations and research firm founded in New York City in 1995. GSG has been described in the New York Times as a, quote, well-known Democratic consulting firm and a, quote, ubiquitous presence in New York's circles of power, end quote. GSG is noted for having advised former governors of New York, Eliot Spitzer and Andrew Cuomo. There's the Cuomo. There's Andy Cuomo. As Gerald Celente likes to say, little Andy Cuomo. Because his daddy was Mario Cuomo, who was also the governor as well. And of course, he would never got into the position. Andrew Cuomo would never got into the position if his daddy wasn't already the governor before him. So that's where that comes from. It says also, along with other notable New York politicians. After that. Okay, so it's Andrew Cuomo, Eliot Spitzer, and then along with other New York politicians. Outside of New York, GSG has advised and pulled on behalf of a litany of Democratic candidates running for both state and federal office. GSG also provides consultancy services in the private sector. So there you go. So I guarantee you they get globalist bucks. I guarantee you they get money from Soros and all the rest and so forth. So a Democratic consulting firm, we'll say. So she went from the White House, and then after that, later that month, his name. Where we go? Okay, so yeah. So Psaki left this position as a deputy communications director and became senior vice president, managing director at the Washington, D.C. office of the public relations firm, the GSG. In 2012, Psaki returned to political communications as press secretary for President Obama's 2012 re-election campaign. So there you go. In comes her going right on back to Obama. See, she is a political hack. This woman has been an Obama acolyte hack this entire time that she's been there. Again, there's a reason why she was picked as the press secretary underneath the Joe Obama administration. It is because it is Mr. Joe Obama himself that is running the show, ladies and gentlemen, and he wants you to know that it is his personal press secretary that he had in his administration, and then after that, then worked as his personal press secretary, and then of course, as we just read there in 2012. Went for his campaign, was press secretary for his campaign as well. He wants you to know, ladies and gentlemen, he is running the show. And if you don't get it, he's laughing in your face the whole time because he said it 3 different times on television. And of course, we all know who runs Obama himself, the globalist hacks, the globalist freaks like George Soros and the rest of them, all those lovely individuals. So let's see here. 2015, she returned to the White House as communications director and stayed through the end of the Obama administration. On February 7th, 2017, Psaki began working as a political commentator on CNN. That's right, I forgot about that. She had several clips of her from CNN. In November of 2020, Psaki left CNN and joined the Biden-Harris team. Later that month, Psaki was named as the White House press secretary.
Okay, I got to get back in there. All right, buddy. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't mean to cut you off. You can continue what you were doing.
Yeah. She held her first press briefing in the evening of January 20th after the inauguration, after, the fortification was allowed through. So, on May 6, 2021, an interview with former senior advisor to the president, David Axelrod, Psaki suggested she would depart from the position of press secretary in about a year from now. So, and then of course in October 2021, Psaki is accused by a watchdog group of violating the Hatch Act for her comments on the 2021 Virginia gubernatorial election. That was a little bit of
I remember
a little bit
that.
of an incident. Yeah.
It was a slight incident.
On November 2nd of 2021, Psaki announced that she had tested positive for a cough. After quarantining, she returned to work on November the 12th, 2021.
Okay, so hold on 1 second. We have a guest of Dwight Zombie.
Discord. All right, let me figure out how to. All right, let me mute this shit. Mute.
Yep, go hit the headset over and there you go. Now you should just be with us. How's it going, Dwight Zombie?
Good, man. How you doing?
We're doing okay. We're doing okay.
I'm
So you've been listening to us. Oh, you gotta mute your feed.
I've got to mute my. Yeah, there we go. I got to mute my Twitch.
Yes.
Yep. Holy shit! This old ass boomer fucking got it. Goddamn.
Yeah. We all boomer through things. It has we have a tendency to do that kind of thing.
Hey, badass though, man.
So you've been listening to us for what? Just tonight you caught us, right?
No, I don't know. Let me click on the thing that says following since March 16th, 2020. Or 2022. Sorry, 2022.
Since March.
Oh, so you've been on the Twitch side of things.
He's been on the Twitch side of things for the last few months.
Okay.
Nice. So you've been listening to us. Do you have any thoughts or opinions on us?
Yeah, who do you think Jen Psaki
and I noticed that you tried opining on color of skin, and you're way off.
Shout out to fucking homeboy I don't what's your name, dude? That helped me figure this shit out. He when I was mute Oriel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shout out to him for fucking helping me out a little bit.
Nice.
I should say.
Nice.
But,
we call him Grimm's Bar.
Yes, he also has a YouTube channel as well. Yeah.
He has a YouTube channel called Grimm's Bar. You can actually find him down in the links down below in the description. He is one of my mods. He does a lot of interesting shows, clips of things. He's very talented, very smart man.
I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to have a debate with Ben Shapiro.
A debate with Ben Shapiro.
With Ben Shapiro.
Hey, you know who I'm talking about? You Ben Shapiro sounding motherfucker.
Who sounds like
Ben Shapiro?
Yeah, you sound like Ben Shapiro.
AmericaShirts sounds like Ben Shapiro. Yeah, that effeminate male. Yeah, absolutely.
No, he talks fast and he's got the shit going. Wait, effeminate male. You know what? I was with my girl. I was with my girlfriend the other day, and I was trying to show her a Ben Shapiro clip. She goes, that dude's a fucking fag. And I'm like, what makes you think? I said, what makes you think that? And she's like, can't you tell? And I'm like, no, he's married. He's Jewish. I don't know. I don't think he has kids. I'm like, he doesn't seem gay to me. And she's like, no, he's totally gay. So
Very devout Jew. Like he's seriously like totally into that religion.
yeah.
He never takes that. He takes that hat off. So I mean, it's just the way it is. Well,
And you do sound a little effeminate American. I hope that doesn't hurt your feelings. But yeah.
You know what?
Oh, believe me, I've been hurting his feelings for the last good 6 months or so since we've been running this show. So, you know what? 8 months.
That's why I jumped to the Mormon thing, because if you're not if you're not gay, then you're Mormon, and they both sound the same. They both sound the same. They both sound exactly alike.
Wait,
And
so you think that
AmericaShirts is
Koolfrogg
sitting there and he's
black?
like,
You
wow,
think
he's
I'm
got me right on the T.
Koolfrogg, you got American too low, bro. I can't hear his volume.
So then I'm out of Minnesota, a very, very white.
Well, no, it's because you're fucked up, though.
Just to clarify,
it's because you're fucked up. That's why you sounded black, because you were talking a little slower.
Earlier, I was really trying my hardest to make myself sound like Barack Obama. Because one of these days, if
Barack Obama
if I try hard enough, I might actually get it down. I think I can do it. I hear myself, and I think myself, Barack Obama, and I just think, I just think that I can do it. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is, because I think I'm Barack Obama.
You've had a few drinks. I've got a couple myself, but I want to hear
just a few.
I want to hear the American shirt defend himself on all the shit I was talking.
On all the shit that you're talking about?
I don't know. You guys are obviously both in the same room. I can hear the echo, even with the deafen and all the other bullshit.
Oh, we're totally not.
Oh no, yeah, we're.
So maybe you guys are like
totally super far away from each other. Oh,
Yes,
we've been talking to we know each other so well that we do finish each other's
Sandwiches.
I don't know.
We have to be cringe.
It took him too long. That was way too long, bro.
Hey, no, but he said sandwiches, so he made up for it. He made up for it by saying sandwiches.
Get out of our neighborhood. Leave our neighborhood. You're not welcome in our neighborhood. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Turn up.
But this is pretty much what we do on a regular basis, is this kind of stuff.
Hey, Koolfrogg, turn up Homeboy's volume a little bit, because you're fucking hogging all the volume, dude. I can't hear shit.
Oh, that's not because of me. That's because of himself. He's got full volume.
Well, turn up your volume, dude.
AmericaShirts is so effeminate we can't help it.
You know what?
Here we go. This is what I want to hear. Go ahead, Ben.
Oh my god, I freaking hate Ben Shapiro. Oh my god. He pisses me off so damn much. Oh my god. Don't get me started on the Daily Wire, people. Holy hell.
And that's where I first went off. I actually went and I found Ben Shapiro. That was like one of the first things I did from turning from the left. And like, I gotta go find something that's better than this shit.
He is
total mainstream
and garbage.
Like trash. Turn back. Go watch Nick Rekieta or something.
Hey, what's your religion, American shirt?
Oh, you had him right on.
What? No.
So,
I'd say Christian.
All right. So not only are you a Mormon, but you ain't
He's
got
not.
any pussy yet either.
I'm not freaking Mormon.
He's not Mormon, but no, he has not gotten any pussy.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Wait, how the hell do you know?
Hey, it had to be one of the two.
The last pussy he was in was his mom's, and he was coming out.
Oh shit! You poor
I really don't know. I've had a couple to drink. I've had two and a half. I'm working on these other 2.5 that are sitting in front of me. So yeah, I mean they're nice big shots of whiskey.
I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm just trying to give you shit. You know, you got.
No, you're totally fine, man. You're totally fine.
Take some shit.
Oh, we take shit and we give it.
And some of it push it.
Like, I'm told that I'm a centrist. You actually look at a political compass test and it shows that I'm seriously like one notch to the left, one notch liberal.
Hey, man. Dude, I'm fucking old school liberal. Like when the liberals were cool, when they were like,
no, yeah, and that's exactly what it is. I'm old school when it comes down to it. I'm 45 years old. That old school liberal is pretty much what what they call in conservatives these days.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, you're populist. You're populist, and you love freedom and you love America. But
right.
you believe, and I don't mean to say this in any offense to anybody, but in my opinion, I think a lot of people in that kind of category have believed the lies of the left, that they're actually liberal when they've been pushing for this bullcrap the entire time. Now we see who they really are. And so it's like, oh, well, I didn't want this, right? And so like I think a lot of people have this kind of epiphany, and then they move to the other side of the political aisle.
They've been working fucking years, if not more, where they're actually lose power, even though they feel like they're gaining it, but they may be gaining it because through like crooked fucking ways of gaining it. But yeah, man, they're not. It's a globalist fucking scheme.
Bingo.
And that's what's going on.
Absolutely. I think you found the right group of people to actually come and talk to, because you seriously, the stuff that's coming out your mouth, you kind of like.
Well, thanks for letting me talk to you guys.
You can, yeah, absolutely. You can totally see through the lines. You can see through everything that's going on. You have to. The hard part is when we're on places like
blended the two phrases of see through the lies and see between the lines, and he just like blended them both together.
You like
that? That's what the whiskey is.
The whiskey's great.
Hey, the good thing is you can watch this fucking stream tomorrow and be able to recant on it because, or not recant, but
oh my god,
watch it.
Right, but you know, I mean, just the YouTube side really seriously takes and says that we can't say so much, and like I've been struck so many times since the beginning of us doing this. AmericaShirts has been with me since November, and we've been trying to do midnight shows Central Standard Time for the last how many since then. First episode was took away from me, removed from the YouTube side. I re-recorded it because I didn't have my own paid streaming service. And I went and I re-recorded it in a muted room, so it sounds kind of muffled, it sounds kind of grainy. But our first episode is sitting on Rumble.
Dude, all right, I don't mean to interrupt whatever you were getting at, but as far as the free speech thing goes, and well, that was what was in my head because you didn't even.
That was pretty much what it was getting at, is the free speech side of things.
Fucking
Was
Elon
you can't
Elon
see
Musk,
certain things.
Elon Musk fucking recanted on his fucking. Speaking of recanting, he recanted on his fucking Twitch buyout, saying that he still has time to fucking take it back. And I heard that just today on talk radio.
Yeah, just today he come out and said something about
Like,
being
he
able
might-
to kind of go back on that buyout and like,
Yeah, he might not do the
stop it, quit
buyout.
playing with our hearts, man.
Yeah, quit it, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, I want you to be the good villain against the fucking evil villain, and you're fucking, you're playing the good villain, but then you're like pulling different heartstrings, bro.
Right,
You're like
still
you're
messing with the people.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Quit messing with the people.
Maybe he's scared of them fucking killing him, because maybe they'll fucking kill him if he fucking does what he wants to do, because they have an agenda, and if he doesn't follow with their agenda, he might be a dead motherfucker, and then he's not good for fucking shit then, right?
Right.
Well,
so you've been pretty much listening to us for a little while, so you know that there's certain things that we can't say.
I don't even.
right?
You guys popped up on my fucking watch list thing. I don't remember listening to you guys before at all. Just so you know, this is.
You just don't remember it. You're just us, and you're like, huh?
Yeah, it's
I watched this once before.
These are my thoughts here that I'm talking about.
No, yeah. So
But if we agree, that's
keeping all that in mind, for the most part, other than one of them, and that's that Grimm's bar. The most of us are pretty much pro MAGA, and we really when it comes down to it,
MAGA King.
This stuff that's going on right now, it just kind of be like, why would he ultra MAGA? What are you? Stop it!
It's so fucking retarded. I think it fucking makes it sound so backwards. Maybe they're like playing 4D shit, bro. Maybe they're like fucking with us on a
No,
whole.
right. They finally figured out that we're playing 4D, and they're like, oh, wait. If we actually go and we make this move as well. Yeah. Am I sharing a screen? I am sharing a screen.
Hey, man. Hey, I think I add to great content on this.
Ultra
we like to have some fun, especially on like a Friday night. I'm kind of surprised that there's a couple people that normally join us on a Friday night. I know Grimsbar's got his own thing that he's working on right now, and it's quite the project. Trying to get his own like music channel up or whatever, all AI style, and he's pay the rights and get what he can out of it. And I think it's cool. I think it's fun that people can actually do things and make things happen.
Where can I hear your music, Holmes? Like, he's the one that helped me out, like, to get this shit working for the most part.
Seriously, hit that link that's down below called Grimm's Bar or whatever. When what he's working on or whatever, you just go when we're done here. We'll unmute ourselves.
Jam on your Twitch unless he's trying to keep proprietary rights or whatever.
No, yeah, he's trying to do some stuff or whatever. I don't. He's just trying to create this low feed channel type thing or whatever. So with whatever's generated that's 15 songs are gonna play over and over on a loop.
What kind of music is it?
Lo-fi.
It's all technical. It's all techno.
Yeah,
it's
like a internet. How do I describe this style?
AI generated weirdness. It's really
sort of
dependent
like
on how you feel about
sort
things.
of like computer sounding type of
music-ish.
but it's sort of low key. It's not really loud. It's just sort of like almost like a background type of music.
Nothing like this right here. Nothing like this at all.
Freddie Mercury from Queen said, "We're living in the best time of music because in the future it's all going to be computer generated," and that was fucking phenomenal for him to be able to fucking realize that.
Oh yeah, because he's probably in the know. Because this is I mean, this stuff's in the works. You know,
That was in the 70s. That was when computers were just barely fucking things you hooked up to your TV and weren't shit, you know. And he was like, eventually, eventually there will be no soul in music like we have it now. That's turned to no offense to the homeboy if I'm not trying to like talk shit, but I'm just saying like I hate the like you can make an algorithm that fucking people will bounce to, they enjoy, you know, opposed to actually having a band and maybe fucking up and being a fucking piece of shit. I guess you could do the same with
experiencing real human art that's created from real
yeah, that's
people.
a great way to put it. Yeah, art
rather than it being all robotically generated and then spat out at you because that's the tonality that everybody likes.
This future is going to be disgusting.
It's still art, but it's just very much more mathematical. You know
right,
what I
it
mean?
can be, but then a lot of the time, like you're saying, yeah, it is just simply that. It's just simply a mathematical equation of like, okay, what's going to get me the most money here or there? Like, you know, can I get this person who looks good and then I bring them in and give them a record deal for like music or whatever, and then they have a nice face and we can auto-tune the hell out of their voice, and then boom, there we go, we got a bunch of money for a music video.
Britney Spears is probably even before that. Actually, Mariah Carey, that bitch could sing, but and I don't think they used auto-tune back then, but Britney Spears and who's that other bitch that was with her?
They did use auto-tune back in the 90s, but
the one that was on The Voice.
It was only first on its beginning because Mariah Carey was on the different level, and that's the reason that P. Diddy used her as much as he did.
Well, yeah, because she didn't
Puffy, fucking Diddy, dog, whatever. I don't know what you call him.
But Christina Aguilera can sing like fuck too, but what they did is instead of them being acknowledged for, well, I guess in some part they got acknowledged for their singing, but they used their body and their sexuality to promote it.
Right.
So
rather than the art itself.
Right. They can't necessarily claim their music as being influential or pertinent because they got so abused by their managers or whatever the fuck as their bodies being the sole importance of their music.
Right. And it also makes me think a lot too. You ever notice if you turn on a radio station and they're like, oh yeah, we got this popular music, the pop music, the popular music of nowadays, and you think to yourself, who the hell actually listens to this shit? Like, who the hell thinks this is actually popular? Because I don't think anybody thinks this is actually popular. Like, a lot of places, people will have like retro music playing. Like, you go into a store, you go into some places, they'll have a certain radio station or a certain playlist or something playing, and it's something completely different than what's called like, quote, modern popular music. And I think it's because they just want to spit the crap out at you and you know, artificially generate what is popular to you, and then feed you their bullshit.
They're selling you shit just like the left has been doing, and just like this fucking New World Order shit has been doing.
There you go.
They're selling you fucking garbage. They're selling you fucking garbage and putting a pretty fucking bow on top of it, and you're supposed to be like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. And it's like, no, I think this is kind of fucked up, and I kind of see what you guys are fucking doing here, and I ain't that fucking cool with it. And
go back to the Elizabeth Warren.
There ain't too many.
Oh, we'll go back to that. We'll do that. I was thinking that we were winding
talking
down.
about music there. It would be perfect
But
like transition. Right?
we end up bringing somebody in to bring us back up to the perspective of we don't need to wind down. We need to actually go on, and we need to continue with the conversation of talking about things, because this lady that spread all this information, and I said this, for as long as she did, all these speculative lies. She seriously could. She was seriously just. She was so dry and hard to take, and even she knew that she was dry. I wish I could find that. There was a clip, and I can't find it. I was trying to find it, where she actually licks her lips for like 5 minutes.
I heard today on talk radio. I didn't see the video or whatever, but they were saying that fucking Pelosi was out there in the Ukraine just cruising about like everything was fucking cool, and this dude called into the talk radio station and he's like, "You guys are all being deceived, man." He's like, "You guys think that fucking she could just walk around the Ukraine like nothing's fucking happening?" It's no big deal. Like if she's doing that, then obviously it's all a fuck. I'm not saying the war is a lie, but I'm saying there's obviously something else going on. If
because Ukraine is my piggy bank, which is what it is.
Hey, check your denture cream, man.
Nancy Pelosi, nice to have you come along. Finally, you wretched, nasty, stinky biatch.
Nancy, what kind of ice cream did you like today?
You got a
full freezer full of it.
I had to bring my freezer with me. It's just because they don't have the same over as Ukraine. They have the nice vanilla bars dipped in chocolate. They have the tubs of the peanut butter and changed in chocolate. It's just really
tubs of peanut butter.
Oh man.
The funny thing is, I actually had peanut butter in my head the whole time that you were talking about the flavor of ice cream. And I'm like, peanut butter ice cream sounds really tasty right now.
I don't drink as much of that.
It sticks to your teeth. It's hard to. It's hard to
clean the dentures after.
Well, yes.
Okay, real quick, let's listen to this 1 minute, 1 second. Thank you, news junkies, cartoons. You guys are the best.
Hey, bro, you ain't got it on.
The president's position on choice has evolved over time, so just checking for his official position. Does he support any limits on abortion right now?
Peter, the president has talked about his position many times. He supports the right of a woman to make choices about her own body with her doctor.
But I know that one of the Democrats that he endorsed and who won their primary this week, Tim Ryan, said yesterday that he does not support any limits on abortion. Is that where the president's thinking is now?
The president has stated his view many times.
So does the president support abortion up until the moment of birth?
The president has spoken about this many times, Peter, and I would refer you to his own comments.
Ideologically,
Man, she's such a good fucking liar. Dude,
she's great at it. She's so good. She looks right at your eye and she tells you exact straight out lies.
I mean,
she's
as we
so
read off her
good at it.
Wikipedia, she's been in this game since Obama got into the White House the first thing after 2008, 2009. So she's been in D.C. working with Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Oh shit! You can't say
we've read
Hussein.
the Wikipedia.
Can't say Hussein.
She's been around since 2001, messing around with politics.
Well, yeah,
wrapping her lips around as any person that she possibly can, until she found the ham.
until she found the ham. And then when they went on their honeymoon they went, on an airplane, they went to the honeymoon, right? They made pigs fly. Anyway.
What did she do? Throw them into the water?
No, they went flying on an airplane. The ham went on the airplane, and then that's what made the pigs fly. That's what fulfilled that saying.
Made the pig fly?
Yes,
that's,
the airplane
that's the
made
cheesiest
the
thing in the world. I want the pig to actually fly.
About abortion and a woman's right to choose and make decisions about her body with her doctor, which is what any of those women would do. Go ahead.
They're really showing them.
God, I wish we could all make fucking decisions about our body and what we put into it or not, right?
But it really depends on what you're actually wanting to do with your body. Then it's really dependent on if you get the choice or not. Then and then alone.
These fucking Democrats talk all this shit about fucking about my body, my choice, and then once it came to fucking the COVID shots, you're killing grandma. Why are you gonna kill grandma? You're gonna kill my grandma.
We can't say that. We can't say that. We have no clue that's what actually happened because we're not doctors, and we have no clue that is exactly what happened.
I don't give a fuck. I said fuck the vaccine. I never got the shot.
It's not your channel.
I've had
hold on. You can't talk about your personal experiences. You talk about your personal experiences, that's where you get strikes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't.
No, that's fine.
I don't want to fuck up.
No, it's fine because I've had my own personal experiences, and I can't talk about my personal experiences because the disinformation in my personal experience has actually gotten me removed from one particular show, and that's the very first episode. That if you haven't seen it, you need to actually go back. Somewhere in November or whatever, you check it out on Rumble. Yes, absolutely. Totally removed first episode.
All right, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Because of personal experiences. You just have to watch the words that come out your mouth, use different words that don't make any sense whatsoever. And after about 2 hours, it's usually about in the clearish. Now that we just said it and it's before the 2 hours, we're going to wait at least another so long after, just to, get them to stop listening. And if they decide to continue listening, we'll give them another disclaimer that we don't believe that Trump won the election because Joe Biden is the most legitimate president ever.
The most legitimate potato.
With the most votes. Period.
Everything that I say from here on out, disclaimer, everything I say from here on out is complete conjecture. It's complete opinion and has no
what that guy says, I have no clue what's going to come out his mouth.
Other than personal experience. That's the only liability I have.
The thing is some of the personal experiences that we've had, because like I said, I've dealt with some of those, and I believe that's where my strike comes from, is you can't actually say them because it's not right.
Fuck these motherfuckers.
It's quote unquote misinformation.
Yeah. Well, they need to write. They read fucking 1984, them pieces of shit, and know what they're fucking getting into.
Right. We read 1984 and then go and look at what's currently going on with like the Ministry of Truth. And you'd actually see that there's an awful lot.
What is disinformation? You're gonna get yourself in trouble by having that picture on Twitch right now. That's fucking gonna get you in trouble more than what I'm saying.
Having a picture. What picture? What picture? Oh, this guy?
Yeah, that guy. They fucking have
Mr. Alex
algorithm
Jones.
that guy. They have an algorithm looks for that motherfucker.
Oh
But
yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I say to all of this stuff where we were talking about the jab earlier, and then clear up to this point with like the Ministry of Truth and all the rest of it. This is my response to all of this.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I got plenty of words for you, but at the end of the day, fuck you and your New World Order, and fuck the horse you rode in on, and all your shit.
Yeah.
We all repeat those words of fuck you.
Yeah, but it's your channel to lose, man.
It is, but at the same time, those are the two words that sum up the most, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
What
kind
what's
of
so
stuff they peddle and push off of both sides. It's not just one side; it's both sides that peddle and push bullcrap narrative to make you think that's the way certain things should be, and it just shouldn't.
If about the right is that they're too fucking soft, okay? Soft. And the left will
and lazy.
The left will play fucking dirty, and they'll play fucking mean, and they'll be fucking
and they're go-getters.
They don't give a fuck. They will do whatever.
Right. They're go-getters. They'll go get what they want, and they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do it strong and stern.
Yeah. So I used to be on the side of, let's all fucking talk and let's get together and let's be happy and fucking blah blah blah. But man, there's starting a war, and if you want to start a war, you don't want to show up late.
You want to start a war? You talk like this lady.
I am so sick of right-wing men coming into my mentions and asking me stupid basic biology questions like, what is a woman and are babies valuable? I have given birth to not one, not two, but three full humans and raised them with the help of my husband.
Lizard people?
I am a mother, but I'm not your mother. If you need answers to basic biological questions, you need to Google it or ask your mama. Again, I'm a mother, but I'm not your mother.
Who is this kid? Is that who's this?
Oh my god.
She just some nobody on fucking
No.
She's Joy. What is it? Joy Reid,
This is
right?
Joy Reid. Yes.
That's the Supreme Court bitch.
No.
No.
They're trolling her because of the Supreme Court bitch.
Oh, she's the View bitch.
No, this woman that you saw here is from MSNBC. She has a whole hour to herself as a quote-unquote journalist.
Her new co-worker of Jen Psaki, they're going to be together.
Right. Yeah. Right.
They're going to be together spewing their bull crap from MSNBC. See how I tie that back to the show? I mean, because we have to tie it back to the show of goodbye, good riddance, Jen Psaki.
You know what made me feel fucking great was how well CNN Plus did, and how much fucking money they lost on that show.
How long did that last?
Yeah, and why do you think YouTube deleted the fucking thumbs down?
It lasted about as long as this dance.
He's a fucking gangster, man. He's a fucking gangster. You don't give a fuck. That's what I like about it. I'm not far right or anything. Like I have a lot of fucking
Have some issues with the right. Oh, I'm sorry. You're breaking up really bad.
far lefty views, but lefty views. His lefty views, I agree with.
You know what made me feel?
I
Really
told
good
you,
as well, by the way?
I'm picked on as being a centrist, so as far as that goes, I got some lefty views of my own. But not this far.
American?
Not this.
Well, you were saying what made you feel really good, and what you said also made me feel good. But when you said that, this is immediately what I thought of. This really makes me feel good. This brings my heart such joy.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President Obama is the U.S. president. And Mr. Trump, for the moment, steps away from the inauguration.
That same bitch or that same day or whatever the fuck they are, if he gets reelected, she's probably gonna fucking kill herself. I mean, what do you do after that?
I mean,
how dare you assume their gender?
I was in DC. I was in DC when this all went down.
Bro. It's just a social construct. I'm a fucking. Oh, Jesus.
I'm very, very much a cis white male with multiple children.
You know, you're going to hell, bro. They're gonna. You are
raised Roman Catholic.
You are the enemy.
Lick them both hard. That's all I have to say to somebody else, not you. I'm just.
Yeah. I kind of like America shirts because I think that he's like a little more. He's a little more involved in his spirituality or whatever, and I like to question people on shit like that. So what do you got, American? Where do you stand, bro? Where do you stand?
Where is your religious preference?
Make a stance. Make a
He
stance.
said he was Christian.
Make a stance. Christian? What kind of Christian? Do you speak in tongues?
Do you speak in tongues? Do you thump a Bible?
Do you like wrap the Bible around your dick and fucking stroke it back and forth real fast?
Oh my god.
Oh, I went too far. I'm sorry. But hey, that's allowed on Twitch though. I can say shit like that on Twitch. I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Oh my god.
You remember you're on YouTube.
I'm gonna have to start
sorry,
saying
YouTube.
the Lord's Prayer at this point. Okay,
Good thing I
down.
got this thing set as not for children. I do have it set for not for children.
Okay.
Sorry, kiddies.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I get a little carried away sometimes. But.
Sorry, kiddies. Go back to bed.
Oh, you got fucking 2 viewers over there, and they're both bots, so no one's a fuck.
I ain't got no viewers over there.
Oh, shit. Well, then you're even worse than I.
I ain't got I'm even worse than you thought. I'm just starting
You're
out,
welcome.
I'm just starting out. You can blame AmericaShirts by actually going to his website of AmericaShirtsAreFirst.com. And if you're interested in buying his product, you can actually put a promo code of Koolfrogg, and you can get 15% off of anything in his website.
Shit.
Thank you.
That's how bad we really are.
Hey, keep on rolling. You never know. You guys might be the next Vince Girl.
Hey man, every other day somebody's doing something. Maybe it's an algorithm. I don't know what it is, but YouTube has a tendency to flag my Trump, anything Trump, like randomly. Like yesterday, they flagged an episode that I had done on Trump derangement syndrome way back in, about 6 months ago.
Don't
or 6 weeks ago.
Don't speak
About
like it's
6
a
weeks
fucking
ago.
mystery, dude. We all know why it is. We all know that the fucking left
But
controls.
it was from 6 weeks ago, and that's the thing. It's from 6 weeks ago that they actually go and they flag something yesterday and gave me a whole day of suspension where I couldn't post anything. I couldn't do anything. The only thing I could do is repeal, and I actually won the repeal again to actually get my channel so that way I could actually be here tonight. So, I mean, I think it's actually somebody in particular. I don't know this for a fact because we can't know this for a fact. They don't let us know this for a fact. Oh, America!
It's a bunch of
AmericaShirts,
lefties
you don't get to share before me. Damn you.
Bunch of lefties. It's a bunch of lefties on fucking YouTube. We all know.
No, and Susan, we love you. We love you so much. We don't disrespect you at all.
Right.
Thank you so much for being a horse.
Horseface Susan.
What is
There
this?
you go.
The return of the great MAGA King.
Trump posted this on his new social
And the
media.
thing is it's up
so
to
great.
Elon Musk to go and change things on the Twitter side. And now he comes out today and says that he still has a chance of actually doing something different than what most of us are wishing that he would do.
Well, no, he says the acquisition is still there. He said that he's going to do a pause on like getting everything together because he said that about 5% of all Twitter users that he's been able to see, and he says it might be more, are in fact fake accounts and bots for certain, groups. So he wants to try and like figure something out to do with that, he said, but he said the acquisition is still
Who's the
in
Amazon
progress.
dude?
So
Who's the Amazon dude?
Bezos?
Yeah.
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos?
He looks like Dr. Evil, but I think Musk might be the real Dr. Evil. He might be playing 4D chess. He might be.
Oh no, this dude's playing like 5D chess and he's laughing at us.
Yeah. I want to fucking love the dude. I want him to be like the fucking great dude that fucking saves us from all this fucking censorship and bullshit. But he might be like, nope, I'm making as much money as I possibly fucking can. And do you think they would actually let him go to Mars and own Mars? Like, that ain't fucking happening, dude. Like,
Colonizing Mars is going to be the next thing that gets colonized.
all the fucking all the globalists that fucking run this world will fucking make sure that does not fucking happen. Because
Well, as
he's
you know-
not gonna fucking run Mars. There ain't no fucking way they're gonna let an individual person run a planet. They will fucking and even if he did get to the point to where he could make it to where it was livable for humans and humans could go there, they're gonna fucking kill him and they're gonna fucking threaten his family and they're gonna do everything that they gotta do and they will make sure that they run that shit. Ain't fucking happening. Sorry, Elon Musk. Good thought. I love the thought that you have of doing this shit, but reality is there ain't no fucking way. There's people, even though you've got all this fucking money, there's people way more powerful than you.
I was actually expecting like these ocean pod things to form, like we would actually live on these islands on top of water before we would make it anywhere. So who's ever listening to anything out there and actually thinking of how to where to go next, and it's to live on top of water and utilize the water, make it a water world. It's just great stuff. It's like, though you think that things are possibly occurring, think about how cold this winter just was. How long it was. And what's all ready to, things are thawing. They're going to start thawing quick. There wasn't a lot of dump this year, but at the same time, the snow that comes from out of the north and floods through the rest of the United States. I mean,
But hey,
I don't see us going to Mars. I really don't. Screw Mars.
Here's what it is.
Screw Elon Musk's trip to Mars. I really don't see it being a thing.
Here's a good old lefty view on things for you. An old school lefty view is the planet is an organism, and we are a disease, and we're killing it. And Elon Musk is the spreader.
Grim's Bar sitting in chat. What's up, buddy?
He wants to spread the disease further out into the universe. And luckily, we don't have the math or science or whatever yet to learn to get to other galaxies. But this motherfucker's wanting to spread fucking bacteria that humans are. And in that sense, he's a bad person. Bait.
Right? So.
It is correct, I guess.
Yeah. AmericaShirts, do you agree?
Oh. Yeah. I was just looking at something else.
Oh, he wasn't paying attention. Sorry, dude.
You're a fucking prick, dude. I just had a fucking great statement right there.
He had a great little statement that I don't remember because I'm drinking. AmericaShirts, you're supposed to be paying attention, dude.
Yeah, 15% off at what? Use the code fucking.
AmericaShirts are first.com. Use Koolfrogg promo code. Get 15% off anything in the store.
Although it's not operational right now because I'm still having to go through.
Oh my god!
What are you doing, dude? Oh, he's getting ready to buy a shirt.
I was gonna give you shit anyways, and then you.
Oh.
Better. It's better that way, I guess.
Al Core is in chat. Says going live soon. Okay, Al Core. That sounds great. I don't know who you are, but that sounds awesome. Maybe somebody will come.
Yeah, there's no.
Check you out. We're just this measly channel.
He's got over to other chats to promote his own. And
it's AI Core. AI Core. This must be friends.
He's got
with
bots
some other people.
Smaller streams to
yeah, it's great.
he says I'm a trip. That's great. I love being a trip. That's fun. The fun part is because I've been drinking. And the reason I'm drinking is I'm actually trying to finish this bottle because I can't bring it with me. I'm moving quite a distance.
You got a week to finish it, dude. You said that
taking
earlier.
this, well, I kind of do, but I wanted to do it live, and I don't. The difference between being drunk and enjoying to be drunk is a big difference. It's huge, and I don't really. Drunk doesn't really care for me usually, and I'm so glad that I only have like one shot left. It's great. It's great because I'll be like at that right buzz. Yeah, that exactly what I thought it was AI when you said your name was AI as opposed to Al, because it's what it looked like. It's an Al. AI. I figured, yes, it has to be somebody that Grim has talked to in the.
Is that someone on YouTube or what?
We do a lot of different. Yeah, there's somebody that come up on YouTube. There's a lot of different, strange, interesting people that we've come across in the last. How long have we do? We've been doing this since November, and it's great. There's so many fun, interesting people, and we always trying to come up with different channels and different things. Grimsbar's trying to come up with his new channel. He's trying to actually do something lo-fi style, sitting around listening to music. Fun. Everybody should check that shit out, man. Check out Grimsbar. Check out everybody else that's around. AI Core, if you're gonna hang out, I totally suggest hitting that subscription button. We'll catch you a link for Discord, and you can come hang out with us there. Grimsbars are all the time, man. Eventually, that's gonna go away. Eventually, once we get too many people, it's gonna be you go pay locals. So catch the free while you can.
I like your.
I don't know how much. I really don't know how much longer we can go. Really don't know how much longer I'm going to do this free thing. I really don't, because eventually, that's how these guys grow. That's how they make their money. It's like you got to do what they do, and I think that I can do just as good, if not better, than Nick Cicada when it comes down to it. He's the king.
I think the best card is Ben Shapiro over there.
Wow. Again, Ben Shapiro's a little hard. He's a little far. Some of his stuff's too much.
On you, American. Get over it.
Dwight Zombie calling you out, AmericaShirts.
Oh, what is this? Is this my? Am I secretly Ben Shapiro?
The problem that I'm having is that you just don't understand that the matriarchy is not a fucking thing that exists, or it's the patriarchy you're arguing against, and that's a fucking as an invalid. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm trying to.
You hone that one a little bit, and you come back and you try that one again.
Yeah. I fucked up. I said matriarchy first. I should have said patriarchy. I forgot that the patriarchy was the evil and not the matriarchy.
What we really need is
an AI Core
in the New World Order, right? Anyway.
Really is what?
Core is a type of music according to AI Core. It is according to Grimspar. Grimspar is talking for him. Wow! Did I just assume gender? Dang.
Yes, you did. Shame on you.
Damn.
Go to hell.
I should smite myself and listen to something from Jen Psaki.
Hey man, wait till
again. Thank you, News Junkie Cartoons.
Wait till I can
know that DHS is putting together this disinformation governance board.
Well, Peter, I think I would note, and I'm not sure if this has been in your reporting yet, but this is a continuation of work that was done under the prior administration, under the Trump administration, to take steps to address disinformation, address the use of disinformation in helping smugglers prompt the movement of more migrants across to the border. I would note that the first example given in the announcement about this was DHS's work to understand how, quote, misinformation spread by human smugglers that prey on vulnerable populations attempting to migrate to the United States. So for anyone who's out there who may be concerned about the increase in migrants to the border, this is the kind of apparatus that's working to address disinformation. And again, continuing the work of the Department of Homeland Security in 2020, something we're currently applauding.
But just in terms of what the president wants out of this, does he want the people on this board to start censoring information that is not helpful to him?
Well, let me be clear on exactly what this board does, or what the work they are doing does. And in their announcement, which is publicly available on the Department of Homeland Security website for anyone to read, it says, quote, The primary mission is to establish best practices to ensure that efforts to understand and respond to disinformation are done in ways that protect privacy, civil rights, and civil liberties, and the right to free speech.
But okay, there's this woman, Nina Jankowicz, who is going to be in
This
charge of the
lady's
board.
so full of shit.
She has said that she thinks the Hunter Biden
Nina
laptop is Russian disinformation. So, should we look forward in the future to her censoring internet
I
traffic
look forward to
about
finding
the Hunter
off
Biden
his
laptop?
strike
I
from
think I
Nina
noted exactly
Jankowicz.
what the objective of the board is, including
Not really.
continuing
I
the
really
work of the
seriously
prior
don't
administration.
press me,
And the woman you
please.
noted has extensive
I'm just a
experience.
tiny little channel.
And has done extensive work addressing disinformation.
Rudy Giuliani shared bad intel from
I really just
She
mean
has
good
testified
intentions.
before Congress.
and not support their lies with our wallet, voice, or vote. Oh!
Testified in
That's
Europe.
so cringe.
She has worked closely with the Ukrainians and has unique expertise, especially at this moment we're facing. Go ahead.
They're really showing themselves to do really well. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
And I bumped it. Anyway, I would.
How do they fucking
Again, thank you, News Junkies Cartoons. That's
How do they
great.
get
I love
away with
your
this
content.
shit, dude? How do they get away with it? How is it so? It's so fucking obvious. How do they get away with it?
How do they get away with it?
What are they fucking doing? What are they doing? Is it like? How are they?
They're the ones because they think that they're going to be able to write the history
I want to
books.
be rich, famous, and powerful. Step on all my enemies and never do a thing. I want to be rich, famous, and powerful. So
Jimmy
all I have to do in
YouTube.
life is sit around and sing. I don't want to work.
He says, "Good riddance to Jen Nuts."
You don't wanna work.
Hey, if anybody hates Jen Psaki more than anybody, it's Jimmy YouTube. Jimmy YouTube he's seriously left this live stream for the simple fact that Jen Psaki was on the screen. And I don't blame him.
I'm powerful, but I don't want to work.
I mean, literally, right? Like this,
You gotta
it's
be a
just
lot
total
better looking than
projection
that, bitch.
in that song right there.
Again,
By the way, pause
thank
this for
you,
just a second,
News Junkies
just for me to
Cartoons.
comment.
What happened?
Do you know where that video that I just pulled up came from? This is from. Let me look at the name.
This
of
is
the
from a
channel
while back.
itself. Yeah, this is from 2015. This is
Yeah.
Lottie Do Productions, and this is supposed to be her trying to somehow audition herself somewhere to be in the musical sphere of arts and like Broadway or maybe even Hollywood or Disney or something like that. She's trying to like somehow, what is this, like an auditioning thing? There were several people in this particular thing in 2015
Yeah.
where you can go through the list, and like she's one of them. So she started off trying to be this Disney princess bitch that sings, and now here she is as the disinformation board person, because she's a lefty hack as well, and so
Because she
worked her up the
believes
ranks.
in lefty ideology and she actually thinks
Because
that
she
it's
didn't
okay.
get rich, famous, and powerful from her music, so she's going to do that at
I'm
some
a
point in time
legit-
with something.
So there's a lot of
let's
people
take
that
the
know
power
me, and I suck at whatever I do. I must try politics.
Yeah, then she went to, and here's the other thing. She went to Ukraine. I think we talked about this before, but she went to Ukraine. Well, she went to Russia first, went to a school in Russia for a while, then went to Kiev, went to Ukraine. It's always like every single one of these people, it's like, they all, in this group, they all have to go through Ukraine at some point. Like a lot of these globalist people, like for whatever the hell reason, in Canada and the US, like, right, like, you know, well, we all know why, right? I'm just kind of being facetious. But you know, they have to go through Ukraine at some point and, you know, get their indoctrination of like, you know, you have to protect this, we have to do this, you know, we're going against Russia, So
Indoctrination.
right, exactly. And so she went through that whole scenario and then that whole situation there. And then she goes through and then she becomes the Woodrow Wilson Disinformation Fellow. And then after that, for Woodrow Wilson organization or whatever that was. And then after that, she then has this position now. So she is just
AmericaShirts.
Not good.
Who's this lady over here?
I have no freaking clue, but she does not look happy.
Do you know who this lady is? Does anybody know who this lady is?
She's a representative of black people, so that we can feel better about having a retarded old man as our president.
Yes, the retarded white man, retarded old white man.
That's an awesome thought. I love it. She's just the representative, so make sure everybody feels a little bit more comfortable because she's paying attention. They should also pay attention to what this man has to say.
All right. Yeah.
If you can follow.
I'm more curious on who this lady actually is. I want to know.
Yeah, he gives a shit. Just
If you have state changes the law saying that children who are LGBTQ can't be in classrooms with other children.
The president said today, what happens if you have states change the law saying that children who are LGBT...
Man, pause. Children that are LGBTQ can be in the classroom with other children? That's what he said?
They can't. He said they can't. Who said they can't?
State changes the law saying that children who are LGBTQ can't be in classrooms with other children.
How are children...
Can't be in classrooms with other children.
I didn't know about fucking until I was like 11 or 12.
Well,
Children?
I mean,
Well,
I mean, I
according to the
remember
New World Order,
first
you
sex
should have
ed
learned that
classes
sooner.
didn't happen until like middle school. So, yeah, I mean, 10, 11.
Tim?
George Soros would like you to learn that by the age of 4, and then really pervert your mind after that.
That's what I was getting at. They what defines children? Like what age? What age is it?
Oh, as a man that has had 3 children, all aged 10 years apart, you don't mess with children. You don't touch children. You don't do anything with children.
No, what I'm saying is
18.
Okay, when's the first time you fucking touched your ding dong and went, oh shit, that's a little exciting. I mean, they're talking like these fucking 4-year-olds know fucking LGBTQ whatever fucking means something. They're not even thinking of that. They're not thinking about fucking.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, some of us, kind of, touch things sooner than others and find it interesting. And end up being fairly promiscuous in life and have 3 children by 3 women. I'm just saying some of us have issues that
younger than 10, bro. Younger than 10, for real. Let's be real here. Younger than 10. Younger than 10.
Well, I just said, and I said,
I know
that
I know the Victoria's Secret magazine that my mom got in the mail.
Oh, the JCPenney magazines with them bras in there, them work just fine.
That was probably exciting before I was 10, but
right.
I didn't have any.
Full strap-on bras that had the clips in the front.
Grim, you need to clip that.
Good
He said strap on. Just anyway, just so we have that on record.
Grim, hurry up.
No, well, it was followed by a noun. So, but they could clip it however they fucking want.
I'm already clipping it.
He's like, oh, I already thought about that. I had that done before you even said anything.
It's perfect.
Should we listen to what this old man has to say real quick?
Yeah, maybe if he can say.
The president said today, what happens if you have states change the law saying that children who are LGBTQ can't be in classrooms with other children? What is he talking about?
Well, I think, Peter, we've seen extreme laws that target LGBTQ families, their kids across the country.
She
and
knows
I think what
better
he's
than he
saying is we
does
don't know what
what
they're
he
capable
said.
of, given what they've already done to date.
Which state is trying to segregate LGBTQ children in the classroom?
Well, I think we've seen laws that are incredibly discriminatory. That's what the president's referring to, and the fact that
look, she
he
looks
doesn't
like
know
an
what
old
additional steps could be
sock
taken by
ragdoll.
extreme wings
Like, she
of the
looks like,
party
you know,
that would
I mean,
rather
look at her
divide
shirt.
rather than work on issues that
Red
the
hair.
American people actually are focused on and actually impact.
Yeah, she shouldn't be wearing a red dress.
Another one about
I mean, she does
abortion.
not help herself
Why
with
is
the
the
way she
president
dresses
talking
at
about the
all.
judgment to choose to abort a child?
If she was there, you'd stuff it.
Yeah, fuck
in all three holes.
I
mean,
yep.
Most of us, most men, really probably would. Just be careful that she is a lizard. So.
Another one about abortion. Why is the president talking about the judgment to choose to abort a child?
Well, the president's view on a woman's right to make choices about her own health care is well known, well documented, well stated.
Can you imagine looking at your child?
He said abort a child.
I understand, Peter, but what I'm telling you is what his position is.
How can you guys say this is not a political issue when the president's statement about this talked about getting pro-choice officials elected?
Did I say it's not a political issue?
Yes, you actually said some call it a political issue. It is not. Abort everyone's
Well, because the vast majority of the public believes that this should not be overturned, meaning I meant to say it's not a partisan issue, and I don't think it is. There are many Republican and independent men across the country who do not believe the Supreme Court should overturn a woman's right to make choices about her own health care. In fact, only 30% in recent polls thought they should. So that's what I'm referring to. Go ahead.
God.
Again, thank you.
It's so fucking easy to show the fucking hypocrisy, man. It's so fucking easy. Like,
it is. It's super easy. But people don't pay attention to the hypocrisy because they're like, oh, you're just a hypocrite. You're a racist because you're pointing out my faults as opposed to me pointing out yours.
That's what they use for the people that actually like have a fucking statement to say and have like an argument to present. They say, oh, you're just a racist or you're fucking whatever. But for the general public, they're worried about how much does my gas cost and how much does my food cost and shit like that. And that's why the Democrats are getting fucked. And then the Democrats are like, oh, well, we can just blame it on Russia and the Ukraine and we can blame it on fucking COVID and we can blame it on everything else. And then they're going to go, oh, well, I guess
you said that word.
I guess we can blame it on all of that, you know, even though our president isn't having any fucking resolutions to any of these problems, we can still blame it on all that, you know, where he just said, I recognize that Americans are paying a lot more at the grocery store. Well, what the fuck are you gonna do about it, motherfucker? You just gonna recognize it? I can recognize it too. We can all fucking recognize it.
Not made for kids. Sorry, kiddies.
We all
go to bed. 2:30 in the morning. What are you doing?
What are you gonna do about it? It's such bullshit, man. It's such bullshit.
It is. It's all a bunch of bullshit.
And
That's exactly what it is.
Even the lefties are gonna fucking catch on. Hopefully, the ones that aren't fucking zombies like me, they'll catch on and be like, "Well, this shit's kind of fucked up, and it was a lot better before." The other
Good. MSNBC will let you know how much she's worth. MSNBC is gonna be the pimp.
It's fucking well, and you know it's kind of laughable, but it's almost scary because they have so much. They have so
Being
much.
that she's such good close friends with Karen, her deputy, who's taken over for her, who's got ties with both MSNBC and CNN. They'll tell you what's disinformation, what's misinformation, what's in between. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you within the next few months.
Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
How dare
You know, and hey, I'm gonna be the asshole here because
Somebody needs to be.
I've been the asshole since the beginning of the fucking Rita Thunberg or whatever the fuck that kid's name is. She's a fucking kid, man. A kid that's been fucking. She's a kid that's been influenced, and it's not fair to fucking pick on her, man. She's an influenced fucking kid.
She is apparently influenced to many, and Greta Thunberg really can suck a fat one.
Nah, man, it's not.
She's just she needs to think about it for a few seconds and actually think about where these
She was an indoctrinated
wind
child.
plants and these solar plants come from. And when she figures all that out and does all the research and goes back to and realizes how much natural resources are actually used.
Right. If you want to place
she
your
can
hate
just
on anybody, don't place it on her parents. Place it on her parents. Don't place it on her.
Princess, what thoughterly goes there?
Man.
Yeah, right. You can't have your own thoughts. So, when it comes down to it, her thoughts are right, I guess.
I mean, hey, her statement.
It's just wrong. She's wrong. Everything that she said is wrong.
Yeah, but
global warming, it's happening. This is the coldest winter, the longest coldest winter that I've lived through in a longest time.
It was very influential. It tugged at your heart.
No, Grim, I understand which thoughts you're talking about.
Yeah, but she's a kid, dude. She's a kid.
No, she's not. She's not.
She's not now.
We looked her up. We looked her up once before. You're right. Exactly. We're not picking on her for being a kid. She's not a kid. She's an adult. She's an adult just like the rest of us. And now she's time her turn to take it. Take it like the rest of us have taken it.
Statement you just showed. She wasn't a fucking kid. She wasn't an adult. She was a kid in that statement that you just showed. She was a kid. And she's an indoctrinated kid, and now she's getting shit on by everybody by what she fucking said, dude. Her fault.
Okay, let's move on.
She's gonna have a shitty fucking life ahead of her because of the things that she said, and she might get wise on shit, and she might get fucking.
No, she's gonna get paid, like she already has been. She's gonna continue to get paid. Because her name is Greta Thunberg. She knows that she's going to get paid to do what she needs to do. So as long as her name is Greta Thunberg, she doesn't have to worry about a dang thing. Though she hasn't said much recently, wait. Within the next 2 years, pay attention to what Greta Thunberg has to say.
You're on the same side as she is, if that's what you think, is that as long as she gets paid, then she's fucking good. You're that is very incorrect, sir.
There's a lot of sarcasm in there.
Okay, I'm not good.
There's also a lot of whiskey as well.
Yes, very much. Seriously. I got one left, one shot.
I hate to break the mood, but I do actually have to leave here because I have to go someplace in the morning-ish sometime tomorrow.
He's going to a brothel.
So
the AmericaShirts.com is leaving me.
Yes,
in a drunken
I
stupor.
hate to bid you
Hey,
adieu.
America, if you bail, I'm bailing, bro. I'm bailing too.
All right, so before we go, everybody make sure that you check out AmericaShirtsAreFirst.com.
Yes, it is AmericaShirtsAreFirst.com, the most based t-shirts on the planet. Unfortunately, you cannot utilize the website at this particular point in time because
Everyone
I
go
have
to
to
a
still
website that don't
do
work.
things. So bookmark it for later.
Bookmark it for later. It'll be working soon. He's got a lot going on. It's summertime. You get, outdoor activities take over. And it's amazing what happens.
At the time
when people go outside.
are watching this video, it might be running. It might be working. At the time you watch this video.
At the time somebody actually watches this, right, it might actually be working. You just never know.
Exactly. But in the meantime, you can go check out my Rumble channel, which is America Shirts, capital A, capital S, all together, one word. You type that into Rumble, you'll find it. And I have a bunch of stuff with the Russia-Ukraine crisis over there. What's really going on with that. You should totally go and check those videos out. I put a lot of time into that. So, yeah, go check that out. And
If you're interested in supporting me, you go down below and you hit up the link of Linktree/Koolfrogg, and you go and you hit up any of those links and you can support me. There's other places that I don't really check all that often, so if you actually put in comments or leaving comments on something, come here, leave a comment, let me know that you left a comment, and I'll actually go and check it. I don't get a chance to check a lot of things. The one that I do check most often is buymeacoffee.com/Koolfrogg. I know it's kind of an interesting website, and it takes a long time to get in to actually use the website, which is a reason why I don't have a lot of supporters over there. But that's the easiest way to actually support me. I know it's a long, tedious process. Just do it. Stop complaining.
Do it.
I don't need to ask you and tell you to do it. So, Dwight Zombie, do you do anything other than you just randomly pop on other people's YouTube channels?
yeah, no, I do that a lot, and I appreciate you for letting me fuck around and do that on yours. I had a good time.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I should because I'm smarter than everybody.
Well, so like, if they actually went to Dwight Zombie spelled like it is on the screen, would they actually find you?
I don't know. Follow me anyway. Follow me anyways. If I get to 200 followers, I will make my own channel.
So then, Grims versus here you are, Frogman. AI music going up. If you want the background and stuff, feel free to use it. So that's awesome. So Grimspar's actually got some Lofi stuff that he's got put up. There is a website that he had just tied to it. There's a YouTube channel, which is the one that he most likely just created. Grimspar is tied to the links down below. There's a couple people that I tied to my links because I find them very interesting and I think they're cool. And I like to actually keep us all tight knit and try helping everybody out as opposed to just helping myself out. And I know that I'm not this huge, humongous channel of any sorts, sitting at like 39 subscribers. Right? Huge, like 39, just 39. I only have 900 and 61 to go before I can get monetized. Nothing big, nothing huge. Just hit it up. Huge. Hit that huge subscribe button that's down below.
We're like I think we just first met. We're like in sync.
No, this is great. I love it. I love meeting new people and always getting a new perspective. And like I said, I came from the left. I sat on the left for a long time, voted for Obama twice, done all that bull snap, and came around and actually came around and actually, looked at this and said, what the hell is going on? And I'm just trying to, let people know, hey, there's better things out there that are going on than what you think. And most likely the few people that I'm going to come across, not necessarily they're going to think the same way we all do. And I'm glad that we found another one. Y'all come hit us up. Dwight Zombie will be around. He will be in our Discord. You'll be amazed what this guy might say next. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's amazing. It's great.
What Koolfrogg might say.
I got one shot left.
You said that like 2 hours ago.
I know, but I didn't drink it.
Say.
But I didn't drink it, so I still got this one shot left.
Wow.
So this last shot goes to Outpost Nerd. I told him that I'd give him a shot for good luck. This is his shot. Good luck. I hope things work out for the best and always for the best.
He's gonna spill it all over himself and pass out.
No, I'm gonna actually take this shot. Always for the best. I hope things work out for you.
Pass him.
Well, this was a great stream.
That was tasty, and that was it. Thank you, everybody.
I appreciated it. I appreciate you letting me.
We'll have more shows. We do go live. We try going live. I know there's going to be a little lull in there, because I'm moving in the next week. Everybody will be actually, check us out midnight Central Standard Time. Times may change here soon. It's really dependent on how things work out and how things are actually going, because I'm moving time zones. I'm moving to the non-existent mountain time. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. No, not that far. Not that far. The mountain time. It's before the Pacific.
You going to?
It's not really existent, but it's there.
Are you going to? What? You're going to?
There's no telling. Not on here.
You're going to New Mexico.
See, he doesn't even know.
He took the wrong pint at Albuquerque.
Back to them, or do you want to stay with Donald Trump?
Fuck Joe Biden.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Everybody say goodbye.
Later, peeps.
Later, man. You guys have
Later.